Да, мне помешало бревно. Ну да, конечно. Мидруш раненый.
Нужно рассказать историю, как он поймал стрелу жопой.
А всем хой, в углу экрана снова Мэнс, и мы продолжаем прохождение Кингдом Кам Деливеренс 2. Погнали! Так, вы истекаете кровью, бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Ага. Нам нужна повязка. Отлично, больше не истекаем кровью. Место для чтения, что? Блять, чисто... Как какие-то кликухи все это звучит. Еп твою налево. Так, теперь нам нужно покушаться. Поесть из котелка.
That's really good. So, aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Давай еще похаваем. Что значит налить на люди? А, понял. Так. Теперь нам нужно пойти... А. О, факел. Че будет? Ним что-то собираем. Обобрать. О! Так, положить все предметы. Отличненько. Писачок сюда. Так, умыться. Отлично, водичку тоже попал. Казаться божение. Ну, пойдем покажемся. Хлебушек заберем. Слабый спасительный шнапс. Ага. И ты булочки. Закрыть. О, сорочка еще имеется. Охуенно. Но юзать мы это все сейчас не можем, да? Ну ладно.
Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again.
Там.
So
Переворот на
consider
180.
yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right.
Да не только
I've
должок.
got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile.
Ромашку я точно
You
собрал,
ought to be able
шалфей.
to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Да и прогулка тебе только не пользу пойдет. Ладно, я не буду доебываться.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile
Да-да-да.
has white
Спасибо.
petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right.
Ага, ромашку
I'll be
одну
glad
собрали
if you
только.
get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that.
Была у меня мысль сказать, что типа, может, его куда-нибудь отволочь, но они меня опередили.
Best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
По фактам.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that,
Да, выкинуть его в
better
реку и
have
хуй с
a
ним.
wash, so as you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so as I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Ладненько. Куда идти? Откройте карту. Резонно. Так. Лопатка. Поднять тело. Толочь труп к ручью. Угу. Напрямки прям пойдем. Да, мне помешало бревно. Ну да, конечно. Мидриш раненый.
Ah, shit. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down
Ну, тут где-то и выкопаем его.
somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Вот тут и начнем копать.
May the earth rest lightly on you, you bastard. I hope you find peace and don't come out to haunt anyone.
Так, добрый шалфей. Машка, подожди, я искупаться-то нам идет. Предлагали. Ручеечек-то маленький, хуй искупаешься, блядь. Ну да ладно. Предлагали нам идти наверх, туда и пойдем. Умоемся. Рабочая.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell.
Ну, блядь, терпи, хули.
Now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Опа, шалфей.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Ну, еще сорвем на всякий. Так, остались ромашки. О! Ну, или шаковую еще возьмем.
Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Ну-ка. Теперь в кошеле откройте ячейки, куда можно поместить снадобье и еду. Так вы можете быстро использовать их во время боя. О, ничего себе. Чё главная характеристика? Защита. Ничего себе. Тесачок. Вот так вот.
Hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do hey, you? What do you? This'll be quick.
Do you stop that now?
Take the fucker out, damn it! Fuck this!
That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Ну, извините. Дайте я умоюсь. А еще мы опять жрать хотим, да? Пусть будет вяленый окунь. В смысле нет кошеля. Я же его одел. И так сойдет. Блять, теперь-то что? Изношенная броня. О, господи.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for two bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
О, погнали.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Troski to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von You already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't,
Поднаторел, Индро.
I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to
Блядь,
you.
серьезно.
But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have
Дальше
you got
принес.
everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard.
О, сразу
My
алхимию
eyes are
будут
so
обучать.
bad,
Нормально.
it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Ага. Ну, сначала вот этого чувака. Пойдем похороним.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Там же рядышком где-нибудь. Тебе настолько похуй на нас? Или ты встрял, блядь? О, пошел. Даже не побежал, блядь. Капец ему похуй. Что за кабан похуист? Ну, вот сюда же, блядь. Ага. Начать копать.
Fuck. This damn shoulder.
Интересно, как долго он будет еще на плечо свое крушаться? Да еб твою налево-то. А, нормально.
A cutthroat like him is no great loss. Even so, rest in peace. And may God give you your
Грибной
just
зонтик.
reward.
Ясно, надо умыться. В доме там, говорите, все есть. Ага. Нихуя не видно. Да иду, не ворчи там.
You go to the alchemy bench in the alcove while it's still light.
Ну, то есть книжку мы не получим, да? Ладно. А, уже получили. Ладно.
First, go to the recipe book. Now
Читать.
find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Так, возьми вино, 2 горсти ромашки, горсть шалфея. Положи в котелок ромашку, пяти 1 оборот. Измельчи шалфей и добавь в котелок. В конце слей. Возьми вино, 2 горсти ромашки, горсть шалфея. Так, вино, потом туда ромашку и кипятить 1 оборот.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Бля, стало, значит.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according
Вино.
to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Ладно.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Чего там было 2? Ромашки или шалфея? Ладно, вот так вот. Хер с ним. Пердить.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the
Oh.
cauldron.
Рыц. И дыс.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Так, ну, вниз.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Да, по идее, норм.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Резонно. Проспать до утра, господи, как это сексуально звучит. Причем не до раннего утра. А просто до утра.
With a bit of luck, that decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength.
Здрасте, до утра хрен проспим.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Are you
О,
having a nightmare?
что-то тут нечисто.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right.
Ладно.
I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah. That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can
ты
have
чё,
real
блядь?
meaning, however hard they
Сновидунья?
are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility. Or war and ruin. After all,
Какая
a
прошаренная.
sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pablina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too.
Покушать мы
Breakfast
всегда
is on the
гораздо.
table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along. And we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Тачка явно, блядь. Индра будет получать очки умений. То есть умение можно открыть, нажав... Это 3? Нет, это Z. Так, у нас тут сила, знание и сила. Почему там где-то сбоку? О. Куда там все уползло, блядь? Ну, охренительно. Что мне... А, вот это как. Сила, необходимая для использования всех видов оружия, будет меньше на... будет на 1 меньше. Ну да. Так, ловкость. Урон падения снижается на 30. Необходимо для использования всех видов оружия. Вот туда же. Так, и основной уровень. При потере репутации ущерб ей выйдет на 10% меньше. При наборе репутации прирост будет на 10% выше. О! Отличненько.
When's the last time I ate something?
Хера давно. Так, что у нас там? Здоровье, энергия 54. Еще кушаем. Это 9. 15 дает. Сейчас 84. И должно быть 99. 98. Ну, нормально.
Meet up. Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
Да, взаимно.
Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us?
Да нитки его соберут.
But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But
Ну ты
the
боевая.
thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle.
Нужно рассказать историю, как он поймал стрелу жопой.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two.
Это
As far
да.
as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the
Бабка
scar for
хороша.
myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting
Друг другу
outside, but
стоит.
that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Troski as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Шнапс отводит беду.
You'll see.
Запишем,
It's not
блядь.
all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Troski Castle right away.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Troski, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
Да нет, там все
You saw for
перерезали.
yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Troski, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people.
Звучит
It's
логично.
dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Да, очень мы, конечно, похожи на посланники из Ратая, блядь. Гроши еще дала, ничего себе. Два сопляжуя, блядь. Ёжик, лошадка. Ну, момент опять даунит. Пролог на 2 часа. Ох уж этот Валра. А чё орём-то? Какие-то негостеприимные тут. Бля, чисто титры, как, не знаю, там, в фильмах из 90-х, с самого начала нулевых. Где нас сначала всех остальных представят. Просто небольшой вступительной сценки, ну, в рамках того, сколько будет в целом длиться эта игра. Это было небольшое вступление. О. А вот и пес. А, это не наш пес. Дэн Вавара. Ладно.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Курва мать.
Oh, it's closed.
Заебись. А я уже думал башку ударить.
I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Учитывая, что письмо спиздили.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Как же им похуй.
Shit!
Дерьмо у него.
Fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir
Сам.
Hans Capon
Ой, твою мать.
of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you.
Be
Begone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Классно.
What the fuck was that?
Ну, вы не похожи на посланников, это факт.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
А, ну да, бухать, конечно. Отмылся? Нормально? У вас даже денег нет, ебаный в рот.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Ну да.
Was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back?
Не
Or do
издевайся,
you want to
блядь.
charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
No, I was thinking more like we could find a good spot to ambush them, stealthily. We could manage to take them, even just the two of us. Take them down one at a time. One after another.
Right. And with what? Sticks and stones? Henry, use your head. That would be suicide.
Well then, we might as well just head back to Ratai.
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Да и не доползете.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Вы вообще не о том думаете.
You could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged asses.
Охуеть, Ян, тебе придется
We'll sort
повзрослеть.
it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Service is kind of slow today.
I'm just as much to blame for their deaths as you. We're in this together.
At least we should give them a proper burial as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen,
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Опаньки, дратуйте. А мы вас спасли.
From the pond. Of the one you gave us away for?
Fight better that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? Feisty. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Нет, план говна. План говна, план говна, план говна, план говна.
I'll be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh, my. Oh, can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. If you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment. I heard some talk about your...
Ладно, ладно, ладно.
What was that? Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Burgos is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
So that's why they sent you for Wait a moment, then, I'll be right back.
Leave it out. Once you got through the first one, you knock it back like
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Зараза.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at?
Да ты
Have you
видишь ты?
nothing better to do?
That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and...
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Ладно.
What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Мы, правда, знатно покоцанные.
Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallops.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than Nabokov my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you've got to carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet.
Да ладно.
But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid the bills.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The fort and village belong to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Поэтому и женится так. Ага.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semine is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartje there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get for you?
Окей. Таскать мешки, всякого разного изучать, узнавать будем уже в следующей серии. Так что на этом спасибо, ребят, за просмотр. Сами знаете, кнопочки нужно потыкать под видосом. Все возможные ссылки, что в описании, что в комментариях под видео. Обратите еще внимание на два вот этих вот QR-чика на экране. Заходите, всякого разного интересного читайте. Конечно же, подписывайтесь. Ну и до скорых встреч. Пока, народ.